Hey, you guys. So, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself in hopes that it might inspire some of you guys. So, about 2.5 years ago, I would describe myself as disillusioned, confused, lost, which I thought was very strange, considering that I had everything that most people would want, or at least that most people seem to be searching for in money. I was working a digital marketing job for 3 years, and it saved up a good chunk of change, but something inside me was still empty, and I was confused for sure. And not knowing what else to do, I left my job and called a friend who is 2 years older than me in my college fraternity, actually. Believe it or not, I was in a fraternity. And he spoke to me and told me that he was going to do a trail called the Pacific Crest Trail. And it was something I'd never heard of before. It's quite a long trail. It starts at the U.S.-Mexico border and goes up to the U.S.-Canada border, all the way through California, Oregon, and Washington. 2,650 miles long. And I'd never hiked before. I'd never camped in my life, except for a small retreat in 7th grade. But, I was desperate, and this seemed like an outlet for me. And so I went with him, and very quickly the trail teaches you many things once you're on it. For instance, I began a whole new life, sold 99% of my possessions and everything that I accumulated, and started over. And it's a really cool cultural experience on the trail. Everyone gets a new name. So my trail name was Staying Alive. Apparently I looked like Barry Gibbs from the Bee Gees, which I guess so. I looked him up afterwards, it was true. And it was just a really amazing experience, and it taught me, we don't need much in this life. Everything we need we can carry on our backs, and the rest is inside of us. And so I finished the trail 6 months later, and again, I kind of felt like I was in a position of confusion. What to do next now? I'd achieved something, and what's next? And I again reached out to my friend, of course, the same one who I hiked the trail with, and he informed me about a meditation retreat in which one sits for 10 days in silence, and you begin to observe what's happening on the inside. And it was very eye-opening for me. I think the trail had prepared me a lot for these retreats, in that I'd spent a lot of time with my thoughts and myself and my body and what was going on the inside. And it's very incredible. I learned basically that attention can be cultivated, happiness can be cultivated. These are skills that we can learn. But it takes time. It takes time for these things to grow, and it's not going to happen overnight. But if you are looking for change, it's always available to you in the present moment. And I guess I'll leave you guys with that. So if you have any questions about my experiences, let me know. I'm happy to talk about them. Thank you.